The three most common installation methods are standard, sloped, and stepped. For level ground, you would use standard. For uneven ground, you would either use the sloped or stepped method. The sloped method of installation follows the slope of the land, which keeps the bottom of the fence the same distance from the ground at all times. The third installation technique is the stepped method, which is where each section of fence is attached to the post to accommodate the slope of the land. This creates a stair-stepped look. For today's demonstration, we're going to be doing the standard installation for a trash can enclosure.
Before we actually attach the post track to the post, I want to take my bottom track and lay it in between the two posts. The reason is that once we put the post track on, we want to make sure that we have enough room and space for the bottom track to attach to the post tracks. And if we waited until after we had both the post tracks on to put this in place, it's kind of hard to snug it up under there, to get it up under to slide it on the bottom. The next thing we need to do is determine the top point of our fence kit. And usually what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with a little black Sharpie. And in this case, since we only have one section, we marked the top point based on how high we wanted the kit off the ground. And then we ran a level across to the other side, and we marked the other side so that it's exactly level in this single section.
In a standard installation, we want to start by marking the top point of our corner post. Since we want a 2-inch clearance at the bottom, and we have a 72-inch post track for a 6-foot tall fence, we're going to mark our corner post at 74 inches from the ground. We'll use this mark to determine the top marks for the rest of the posts.
Now, if we were doing a longer run, we would run a line from the corner post to the corner post, and we would make sure that all of our marks on all of our posts all the way down are at the same point. So now we're going to attach the post track to the post. There's a couple of different ways we can line that up. First thing we want to do is make sure that the top of the post track is lined up with the marks that we made previously. In this case, in this instance, what I've done is I've taken my Sharpie and I've made a single spot on the top hole so that I can put the top screw in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the post track to the post. Every kit comes with self-tapping screws, and you can use a 7/16 inch driver to drill the screws directly into the post along the holes that are already drilled into the post track.
Install the top screw to hold the post track in place while you install the remaining screws for that post track.
The other option is that you can mark holes on your post using the post track as a guide and use a 1/8 inch drill bit to make the holes before you put the screws in.